height is a very important thing for guys. And also, when we talk about idols also come in various sizes. That sounds weird. But when we talk about especially male idols, there's short idols and there's also tall idols. The moment I mention small or tall, you could immediately think a few names in your head. By the way, I'm not doing this content to disrespect anybody. I swear, this is purely for entertainment and this is not some bullying, cyberbullying content. It's just for the fun. And in fact, people are loved at all height. You guys agree? Today, I'm going to look up the idol's height in various 4th and 5th generation. We're gonna focus on those generation male idols. Maybe we could do female idols next time. And then line them up. Line them up by height. I'm gonna go through one by one group, place them on a chart, and next group place them on a chart. Oh, before starting this, how tall am I? I'm 5'9". So, maybe I could also place myself. I know, that sounds weird. That sounds like as if I'm trying to be idol. But I just wanted to place myself as a reference. But I'm 5'9". And one of the reasons why I thought about this content is, so I grew up in Korea. And did you know that long time ago, I don't think they do this anymore. In Korea, when I was in elementary school, they used to number kids by height. Did they do this in America too? In the beginning of the year, when you get assigned to your homeroom classroom, they would make the guys and girls stand in the back. And what they would do is they would tell kids to line up in height order. So you would, move with your friends, say, no, I'm taller than you. You go in front of me. Oh, no, I'm taller than you. You go here. And then, teacher, I'm taller, but he wants me to move forward. So they lined us up. Do you know what my number was? From 1st to 3rd grade, my height number was number 1. This is not a joke. I was actually number 1. Though one of the reasons why they give the height number is so that they could place you in that order for the classroom. Because think about it. When you have a tall kid in front of you in class, you know how they block your views? So they intentionally make the short kids sit at the front and tall kids sit at the back. I was the shortest. Oh, no. 1 as in the shortest. Do I look like I was the tallest? No. I was tiny. I was like a walking piece of ball. And then I hit a growth spurt at 4th grade. Guess what rank I became? Guess what height number I was? I turned into height number 4 among 33 kids. There was 3 more, these tiny little boys in front of me. And I started thinking, I'm kind of tall nowadays. Girls are gonna love me. Anyway, sorry about too much of me talk. Let's get straight into the idols. Which group should I start with? I actually have a group in mind. This is also the group I've been looking a lot into lately. Without doubt, why don't we take a look at Stray Kids? So, let's start by looking up Stray Kids' height. Usually, it is updated online. Here's the thing. The information of members' height online isn't always accurate. Do you guys agree? Sometimes, some idols give their height in range. Sometimes they don't exactly have a correct. Sometimes they're a little bit taller. Sometimes they're a little bit shorter. So, again, guys, don't think of this too seriously. You could tell me if you think the ranking's wrong. Let's start with my man, Bangchan. Bangchan is 5'7". I actually don't know the height ranking within Stray Kids. So Bangchan is 171 centimeter. Who's up next? Is Lino. Isn't Lino... Oh, I thought Lino was taller. Well, he is taller by 0.5 inches. Okay, you could go right next to Bangchan. You could go right here. It might be hard to fit everybody. Okay, you could go like right here. Going next. Would it be wrong if I said I made this content for my muscular muscle man Changbin? Changbin's height is 167, 5'6". I would say 160. He could go here. He could go here. I could place him a little bit bigger. Yeah. Justice for Changbin. He's the most muscular and, attractive. Yes. Did he grow taller? Has he made new growth spurt? And then next is handsome boy Hyunjin. I think the world is unfair where the handsome boys like Hyunjin is also tall. By the way, I'm not saying the others aren't handsome. It's just that, I find Hyunjin especially handsome. He's 179, almost 180. By the way, do you guys know what the average height of Korean male is? I believe average height of Korean male is somewhere around 174, 173. Let me look up right now. Korean male average height is 5'8". So 172 to 174. So keep that in mind. Around here is the average. This is the average. That's the average line. I just realized, guys, is I just realized, is this content a little mean? I swear, it's just for fun. It's just for fun. Let's keep moving on. Next is our Han. Han's shorter than I thought. 169? Han's actually a little bit shorter than I thought. Why did I think Han was tall? Han doesn't have any of that short energy. Is he actually this height? Then he would go around here. Yes. 169. I'm surprised he said 169. Because if I was 169, I would lie and say I'm 170. Do you guys agree? I would for sure lie. Wait, guys, I'm not saying I lied about my 5'9". It's not updated? Wait. What are you guys telling me by it's not updated? I thought these were grown men. Wait, what do you mean? Has they shrink? Because I heard James from Cortis talking about how he shrinked in height. So, what do you mean they haven't been updated? Gang, you 3 apples tall, be quiet. Okay. My boy Felix. Wait, Felix is taller than Han? I didn't expect that. Felix is 171. So, he would be placed right here next to the leader. Right there. Felix, my boy. And next is who? Seungmin. Okay. Seungmin for sure tall. Do you guys agree? It's not even about because I know them. You could just kind of feel the energy. Do you guys agree? He has that tall energy. I don't know exactly how to describe it, but he definitely has that tall energy. So the what's weird is I actually didn't get the tall energy from Hyunjin, but Seungmin I got that energy. I don't know exactly how to describe the sensation. It's very hard to describe this feeling. In the same way where Han, I didn't think he was in the 60s range. I thought he'd be 70 something. Yeah. They recently measured Stray Kids' height in their content and everyone got over 170. So maybe they did grow. Maybe they did grow. Then we could move our boys to the 170. All right. I'll update as we go on. And IN. Okay. From my impression, IN, because he's young, I feel like he'll be shorter. Oh, he's 172? Okay. The impression is usually I think of the youngest member as the shortest member. So, wait, 172. He's taller than Felix and Changbin. Obviously Changbin, but I meant Bangchan. So around here. So this is where Stray Kid goes. Okay. Wait, actually, guys, this is kind of fun, isn't it? Then we could kind of see the overall picture. Nice. Which group should we decide to add next? How about BTS? Don't worry, I think I'm gonna try to go through almost every single group that we know. So let's look at BTS height. BTS members profile. By the way, guys, I'm just using this one website called kprofiles.com. This website might not be accurate, and I know it's not always accurate. So you guys get it? I feel like if I use different source for every single one of them, then it might be a little bit inaccurate. So hear me out. Justice for Jimin? We haven't even took a look at him. You saying justice for Jimin is you calling him out. Well, all right, let's go. RM's tall, right? Oh, RM's 5'11"? I didn't know he was 5'11". He's in the 180s range. Okay. RM would go here. So far, the tallest. I should move him a little bit to the side because he's 181. And who's next? Is... Jin's tall, right? Oh! Jin is 179? Wait, guys. Why did I think Jin was taller than RM? Is it just me? I always kind of felt the sensation that Jin would be taller. Guys, there's this weird mismatch in my image versus their actual height. Sorry, maybe it's just my thinking. So Jin would go at the same height with Hyunjin, I would say, around here. Yes. And then, who next? Suga? Suga's 174. That's like right at the average. Yes, that makes sense. By the way, guys, please let me know if you can't see the screen or I'm not making the screen transition correctly, because bear with me. Next one is J-Hope. J-Hope is 177. I thought J-Hope would be taller. You know how J-Hope dances really well? So for some reason, I thought J-Hope would probably be 180 or something. 177, so he would go around here. That's where J-Hope goes. Okay, another just side talking. I feel like recently, J-Hope has been getting more and more good looking. In the beginning, when I first started watching BTS, I didn't really find J-Hope's visual that impressive. But after he came back from the army, those people who look good over age, I really think J-Hope is one of them. I have been getting that feeling, and he's also just a very admirable person. I think he is just good as a person, not even as an idol. And if you guys know, okay, this is a little bit of a talking. I'm sorry I'm, kind of sidetracking along. But J-Hope, I think you could see his passion with dancing, and I like seeing passionate people. When they're serious about their work, when they're serious about the quality, I think it also leads to their lifestyle, and yeah. I like him more and more over the years. Moving on to Jimin. Jimin is... Wait guys, Jimin is 174. Why did I think Jimin would be 160 something? Jimin's same height as Suga. He's literally right here. Literally right here. Did he grow taller within the debut? Wait guys, did he debut at different height and did he grow taller? Because for some reason, I thought he was shorter. Maybe he might have gone taller over the years because they debuted very young. V, 179. 179 centimeter? You know, I think 179, I don't know where you guys find your ideal height, but I feel like this is sort of an ideal height for guys. I say you probably wouldn't ask for more or less at 179. Maybe I think like that because I'm Korean, but I think this is very ideal height. And Jungkook's 177. That's also, this is like what I would think of as tall guys. Here's the thing. You know, I know some people might say they're all short or blah, blah, blah. But my standard is on average Korean guys. So you guys get the idea. So there's Jungkook. That's it, right? That's it. So looking at it so far, they're pretty well dispersed. I think they're very well dispersed. I'm surprised there's not that many above 180. And you know, for American reference, 180 is not 6 feet. I believe around here is 6 feet. Does that make sense? 180 something. I believe 184 is 6 feet. So yes. Who should we do next? I have a few groups in mind. How about, I'm gonna go with my biased group first. I'm debating between Enhypen and Cortis because you guys know Cortis is also my recent bias and Enhypens are always my boys. Why don't we start with Cortis to make the graph look more fun? Do you guys agree? I think adding them would make the graph more interesting. They're also the reason why I decided to do this. Alright. Oh, this is specifically Martin. Let's look at the members. Cortis, 도바야기, 대판야기, 영크크, Martin. Can anybody beat him? 190 centimeters. You know what's the crazy part? He hasn't even fully grown. He still has potential to grow taller. I think 190 might be at the range where some people might find too tall. Do you guys agree? Wait, how do you guys feel about the height 190? Do you think this is too tall or do you think I like 190? Because imagine you're 150, then there's that 40 centimeter age gap. I mean, not age gap, height gap. You don't care? It's fine. It's good. It's perfect. I see. It's fine. Some of the girls that are saying it's fine in the chat, I know their height, so I know why they're saying fine. Some of the girls in the chat are taller than me. So next is James. I heard James shrinked. Look at how James is in the range instead of a solid number. I think it's because in their content they mentioned about how he is shrinking. 177, that's still tall. That's actually still very tall because he's right here. He's right next to Jungkook, so I'll say right here. Yes. Why is his weight NA? Because here's the thing, they're growing boys. Actually, James is not growing boy. He's 20. Well, weight changes all the time. Being honest, guys, I feel like height is fine, but weight, do you really need to know their weight? Do you really? Guys, I don't even know my weight all the time. So height at least is something that doesn't change once you have grown. So I think that's fine. Juhun is 5'9". Oh, same height as me. So 175 to 6. This is like very slightly above average. Like right here. Your twin? Guys, if you guys say Juhun is my twin, if I'm Juhun, I would literally hate that statement so much. Guys, I wish I could be reborn as Juhun, but yes, our life is very far. Songhyun, handsome boy. What's his height? Oh, he's also 5'9". Same height. Another thing, guys, in another explanation, did you know that the average height of Korean male is getting taller and taller? Due to multiple reasons such as better environment, better eating habit, a lot of the different factors, basically Koreans are getting taller over the years. Back in the 90s, Korea's average height in male used to be 171 centimeter, I believe. But now it's 174 to 175. It's growing every year. The average is going up by centimeters every year. But here's the thing, guys. This is average. What does average mean? That means when you look at some people and individuals, their height is getting taller in 3 centimeter, 5 centimeter. So there's multiple reasons behind this. The biggest factor is environment. Because people go to sleep well, they eat well. So and Kono, the handsome boy. Kono's 5'10"? Okay. He's also taller than I thought. You know what's so weird? He's you know what's so weird? Is that do you guys see how Martin is here? Martin basically makes the entire group looks 5'5". Anytime I see Cortis dancing, it literally feels like, oh, these boys are short. Because there's that tall thing in the back. just like this tall thing. And here's the thing. Martin, it's not even just the height. His arms and legs are long too. So when he dances, it's like this boom, boom, this big things moving around. Oh, I think it's hilarious. You know what's also funny? So when you see their dance videos, he's always in the back. Because if he's in the front, then you can't see the other members. So they place him at the back. But alright, I see. Also, why does James and Martin in particular have so much color than these others? But alright. Which group should we do now? Enhypen? I love Enhypen, my boys. Don't worry, we'll eventually do almost all the groups. Alright. Enhypen profile. Oh, I like this album. Yeah. Starting with Jungwon. Jungwon's 5'9". You know, isn't Enhypen pretty consistent in their height? From what I know, they are. So from my memory, I think 5'9", that's also same height as me. Oh, so put them right here. I might need to make this a little bit bigger on the middle. How do I make this bigger? I'll deal with that later. Anyway, and then who next? Jay, my bias. Jay's 180? Guys, Jay's taller than I thought. Oh, interesting. I didn't think Jay would be 180. Jay's taller than... he's right next to RM. Jay's taller than Martin and Jin. Guys, Jay's taller than Jin? Why did I never think that? I thought Jin would be taller. Just from the impression. You know, I think I tend to think older people as taller people. Maybe because I saw them when I was a kid, so they feel taller. And Jake is 175, which is also weird because I thought Jake would be taller too. The impression was 175, so he goes right here. Oh yeah, I should move him a little to the right. He's a little bit taller than the average, so yes. And Sunghoon's tall, which is surprising. Do you know why? Are you guys aware that Sunghoon used to do figure skating? Well, when you do figure skating, it's actually more advantageous for you to be short. I don't know if you guys know any figure skaters. Elisa Liu? Well, figure skating, you have to jump vertically and you have to spin a lot. So if you're tall, that means you're heavy. And as you get taller, your movement becomes more clunkier. That's why the peak age for a lot of figure skaters are at very young age. And did you know, guys, this is just a side talk alongside with the height. Did you know that professional figure skaters sometimes illegally get medicines injected into them so that they don't grow taller? This is especially for girls. It's because it's so advantageous to be at a shorter height for them to perform the dances and spins. It's a real thing. So for him to be 180 centimeter, that means he had to overcome a lot of the weight and a lot of the height issue. If he had been shorter, there might have been a case where he might have continued pursuing the career of a figure skater. But alright, moving next is Sunwoo. Sunwoo is 177. Sunwoo is the queen. 177 would go right here, like with Jungkook, I would say, right? By the way, I'm not placing them exactly accurately, so bear with me, alright? The queen diva, yes. And Nikki, I thought Nikki, oh wow! What? Guys, Nikki's tall. Nikki's so tall. 186 centimeter? What? Okay, I knew he was tall, but I don't know he was this tall. He's here. Wait, that's weird because I never realized he was this gigantic. He's significantly taller. Yeah, why did I never realize this? Oh, he's in the 6 range. And my boy, Heesung. Heesung is also tall, 5'11". So he is also one of the taller ones in the group, next to Jay, and he's a little taller. Is he same height as Jay? I forgot. Yes. Well, I know I personally still want to include, because you guys know I love Heesung. Yes. Okay. Just a slight yapping. Bear with me. I know there's a lot of talk, and Evan, Heesung. I don't know if this is a manner thing to do. I'm not trying to disrespect his decision of leaving And I'm not trying to deny that either. But at the same time, I enjoyed Enhypen as 7 and I enjoyed him in Enhypen. So when I listen to Enhypen or when I do Enhypen content, I don't want to act like he doesn't exist. I think mentioning to the members or in their official content is wrong. Like when they have concert and saying, I still think that's wrong. But, when I listen to song, I'm like, oh, I love Heesing's part. Like, I think that's totally fine. And again, it's not like he's dead. So I don't want to act like, and also it's not like he committed crime. So you guys get where I'm coming from. I love both Enhypen, Heesing, with or without. I just love all of them. You guys get the idea. So, all right. That is Enhypen. TXT? Because I know TXT is tall. Do you guys agree? TXT or long... Okay, I know LNGSHOT is tall. LNGSHOT serves their name. LNGSHOT's tall for sure. Let's go TXT. I also like TXT members. So, TXT, Subin. Oh, wait. Aren't they all tall? Wow! Subin's 6'1". Yo, Subin's tall. Wow, he's tall. Subin's here. Okay. And who next? Yeonjun. I think Yeonjun. Oh, Yeonjun's also 5'11". Thing is, I knew Subin was a little bit taller than Yeonjun. I think I seen few clips here and there. He's 181, so he would be like right next here. Yeah, right next to Subin. I don't think Subin's the tallest, right? There's someone who's taller than Subin. Oh, Beomgyu is also 5'11". I swear in these groups, there's this idea of relative height where you don't get the impression that TXT is necessarily tall because they're all tall. They're all tall, so it just kind of feels like they're all like okay height. Yeah. But in reality, in the K-pop field, they're all massive. Taeyeon. It's crazy how Taeyeon is the relatively shorter one. 177. That's still tall. 177 would go right here, I would say. I think this 177 is the most overcrowded range. I don't want to cover Seungmin's face. Like right here. This is the most populated area. It's slightly above average. Who's my bias in TXT? Yeonjun, without doubt. I love Yeonjun's dance. He's probably, without doubt, my favorite dancer in K-pop right now, as a whole. And, Hyunin Kai. Hyunin Kai is tall. Hyunin Kai is tall for sure. I don't know why. You know how there's the difference between people's actual height versus impression because of the ratio and things like that? Hyunin Kai always felt very tall to me, very tall. Because he's a little bit more on the slender side. He has the model build. So I think that's why I actually thought he might be even like 5'4". Like 6'4", like 6'4" or something. Yeah. Yep. So that's TXT. Who next? Guys, I kind of feel bad. Maybe we shouldn't even bothered making 150 or 160 range. I wasn't really planning to put people on here. So, I want to do 17 because I want to be able to put Uzi and you guys get the idea. I want to put 17, but you know how 17 has so many members? Oh, I don't want to go through all of them. They have so many people. So, can I do the group with less people in them? Who should we go? Let's do LNGSHOT. LNGSHOT is one of the hottest idol groups out there right now. So why don't we do LNGSHOT? Because I know Louis is some one tall boy. So starting with Oyul. Wait guys, is it just me? Why does he look so pretty here? Actually dateable. I'm not even joking. Actually, I'm joking. Like, if you told me, never mind. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop talking. I don't want to get misinterpreted. But wait. How what's his height? Oh, I even forgot to look at the height. Oh, he's 5'11". Wait, guys. Okay, it makes me think. How tall is Louis? Because I remember seeing Oyur next to Louis, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, Louis is so much taller. Okay, how tall? Because I don't know the exact height. 182. That's 5'11". 5'11 is here, like next to Jay, like right here. And then Ryul is also 5'11". Guys, these younger ones, the young ones are getting so tall. The young ones. Do you notice how the young ones are all here? And who next? Woojin, 177. Isn't he the shortest in the group? 177, so he would go around here, like a little bit less than Jin. This is such a populated area. 177. I think that might be sort of idol height. Who next? Louis. 6'2", 187. Wait, guys, Nicki's taller than Louis. Am I getting that right? 6'2", 187? No. I think that, wait, hold up. 187 centimeter in feet. Oh, it is. It is. Wait, no, is it? It's 6'2". So he'll be right here. Wait, guys, why am I so shocked by Nicki's height? Why is he this tall? Is it just me? Why is he this tall? Why did I never knew this either? I'm very shocked by this. But yes, these are the tall boys. And nice. Who should we do next? Who else do you guys want to add to the height? ATEEZ? I like ATEEZ. Yes. ATEEZ. Sorry, Hongjung, our captain. Oh, captain looking good here. I like the style. I like the glasses. Nice glasses you got there. Oh, wait. How tall is Hongjung? Oh, 5'8". What is it? 5'8". Guys, am I gonna sound mean? I'm not trying to say this in a mean way. You know how ATEEZ, it's been a little bit since they debuted, unlike LNGSHOT or Cortis. So as a result, we go down in the height range because again, the Korean height has been getting taller and taller over the years. So 5'8", so he's like here? Where is he? 5'8" is here, right? 174. 172? So he's here. Yeah. And Seonghwa is 5'10". Okay. I know ATEEZ sort of has a mix. I know there is sort of tall and short within. So he's here-ish. Wait, what is he? 5'10"? 5'10" is like a little bit above here. Yeah, I would say right here. Who next? Yuno? Oh, what? Why is Yuno so tall? 6'1"? 6'1"? Why is he so tall? Who's my bias in ATEEZ? That's so hard to pick. I can't choose between Hongjung and San. 6'1", so he would go here. I didn't know Yunho was this tall. 90% legs? Oh, Yeosang. Oh, Yeosang is same height as me. I see. My Sang brother. You know, we share the same naming scheme. Yeosang, Hyosang. I'll put him right here. Yes. And who next? San's tall, right? Oh, San's a little bit taller than Yeosang. Wait, guys, why did I think San was massively tall? Is it because he has a snatched waist? You know how when you have a very thin waist, it makes you look more model-ish and you look taller? So he would be like right here. This is where San would go. I thought for some reason San would be taller. He's broad. Actually, you're right. He's broad. He's tall in the side. Usually when people say that it's, offensive, but his is muscle. His is all shoulders. He might be taller horizontally than vertically. He might be kidding. Mingi's tall, right? Okay, I knew Mingi was tall. He 100% has that tall energy. Just, it's also the voice. Do you guys agree? You know how Mingi has very, very low voice? He just has that tall people voice. So, yeah, his aura is 6 feet. Exactly. Even if I just look at his face, it looks like a 6 feet face. So, he's also handsome. And Wooyoung's tall too, right? Oh! What? Wait, Wooyoung's 5'8"? Why did I think he'd be tall? It's the energy that he gives. He's actually here. At the average. And pumping adrenaline. And then Jongho, the vocal carry in the group 5'9". Right next to Captain. So he would go right here. 5'9"? 5'9" is like right here, right? 176. This is really packed area. Nice. I believe that's all of ATEEZ. Which group? I think we could even wrap it up here. EXO? Here's the thing, guys. Hear me out. Once we go into EXO, then not only do I have to do so many members, NCT. Here's the thing. I love NCT. I love EXO. I love 17. P1 Harmony. These groups have so many people in them. These groups, they have so many people in them. If I go through all of NCT, we're gonna stay here until tomorrow. And once we bring NCT 127, NCT Dream, NCT Wish, NCT U, and P1 Harmony, what is it? I'll do more next time. Is that okay? If people like this video, then I might do a part 2 where we add more. Yeah. Or we could add girl groups or things like that. Maybe we could even place the girl groups on the same scale as the guy groups. So we could see, where the girls... Because it's not going to overlap too much. Do you guys agree? Generally, all the girls are shorter than the guys. So, nice. Okay. Now that we finished, let's take a look at the... Okay, guys. I know it's not all accurate, but we see my boy Changbin here. And all the way at the right, what do we see? We start with Changbin, and then we go Suga, Hyunjin, and then we go Louis, and at the top Martin. Is there anyone that's taller than Martin? I just want to know. And is there anyone shorter than Changbin? Isn't Uzi shorter? From what I know, Uzi is shorter. Stray Kids is the shortest group, I guess. No, it's because we only did few groups. But among here, yes. among here? Uji is like 5'6". Okay. Since from here, instead of doing specific group, why don't we do specific member? Can you tell me any idol that is particularly tall or particularly short? Let me look at 17 profile. I don't want to go through all of them. 17's member profile. Oh, there's gonna be a lot. Let's see. Let's go with Joshua. Oh, Jun's tall. DK is tall. Mingyu is 6'2"? Wait, guys, I just realized 17 has a lot of tall guys. There's a lot of tall guys. Dino, Wonu's tall too. Hoshi. Wait, I don't know why I thought Hoshi was short. Uji, 166. Okay, let me put Uji 5'5". 166 right here. Changbin's taller than Uji, right? Yeah, Changbin also, because Changbin is buff, he doesn't give the same energy as Uji. Uji has like a cute vibe, but Changbin doesn't have a cute vibe. It's sort of a muscle difference, I would say. Am I being a bully, guys? Am I being a bully? Okay. You guys tell me a tall person. Who is tall? Someone as tall as Martin. Tell me the tallest idol that you know. NCT Johnny. Oh, how tall is Johnny? Because I know he's tall. NCT members profile. Okay, I'm not even gonna scroll through this. I'm just gonna. Where's Johnny? Did I spell his name wrong? Oh, Johnny's name has an H in it? Why is the correct pronunciation Johnny instead of Johnny? How tall is he? He's 6'2". Oh, I didn't think he was this tall. He has the model sensation though, because you know how his face is extremely small. So when I see him doing the content. He's doing like a YouTube content recently, and he does street interviews. He's very tall. But I think I might have to stay here until next year if I go through all of them. So this is the list. I'll go through slowly to show you guys. Yes, here's the list. And thank you everybody for watching today. Let me know what other groups, what other content I should do next that you might find interesting. But thanks so much for watching.